Welcome back to CityLine. I'm Phaedra Redifer filling in for Amanda. Welcome back. We have some really fun guests with the Great Race here with us today. And first up, we have Matt Wakefield. You're the communications manager with Travel Tacoma. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Phaedra.
Nice to have you here with us. And Trudy Kofchin, we have you. You're the director of the LeMay Collections here in Pierce County.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome. And then we have Renee Christ. You're the curator of collections with America's Car Museum. So welcome all of you.
Thank you.
There is some activity getting ready to descend here in Tacoma and the greater Pierce County area. And I can't wait to talk to you all a little bit more about it. But Matt, tell us a little bit what is happening and what we can expect with the Great Race.
So the Great Race is a rally race. It's an endurance race. It's going to be about 120 classic collector vehicles that are going to be descending on Pierce County on the 29th and 30th of this month. It's going to be it's going to be more like a rolling museum, I'd say, except where the exhibitions are competing against each other. So all these cars are going to come from Riverside, California. They're going to work their way up the coast into Spanaway at the LeMay collection at Marymount, and then on the last stage will be on the 30th. We'll go all the way into Tacoma. They'll drive through Pierce County, through a little bit of King County, and then back down into Hobb Field at LeMay America's Car Museum.
It is certainly a beautiful spectacle of cars.
Absolutely.
And you have different shapes, sizes, years, all different types of classic and antique cars. Certainly a beauty to see as it goes down the road, correct?
Absolutely. It's going to be a total spectacle watching these cars. They're going to be about 1 minute apart, and you can't miss it. It's going to be something you're going to see whether you want to or not. It's just going to be, it's not going to be able to be missed.
Wonderful. And Renee, tell us a little bit about the teams. How many are there? Where are they coming from? And I certainly hope that we have some local representation.
Well, we do, but Trudy is the one that has all the information on the local teams that are going to be here. So maybe Trudy might want to fill us in on those.
Sure. There's actually 4 teams that are going to be here from the Puget Sound area. Of course, teams come from all over the world, but we're really excited about having the 4 that are actually local teams. We have car number 12, which is coming in from the Kirkland area and racing through. Then we have car number 120, which is from Bellevue. And then we have car number 133, which is also coming in from the Seattle, that's going through the race. And last but not only is we have car number 134 that's also coming in from the Kent area. So I encourage everyone to come on out and cheer on our local teams.
And I love the fact that we not only have local representation, but we scored the Great Race in Tacoma. This is huge for us in Tacoma, in Pierce County, and we not only have just one of the stages of the finish, but we actually have 2. So Renee, how did that come about, and how did we get chosen?
Well, I think the Great Race, the organizers recognize that Pierce County is the hotbed of cars for Washington State, and actually we have 3 finishes in the state of Washington, including Vancouver. So they, the Great Race is 9 stages, so there are 9 individual races with 1 finish at the end, and having day 8 and day 9 here in Tacoma was just an absolute no-brainer for them to have, and it isn't unusual. In the past, they've had finishes within very close proximity of each other with a 150-mile race in between, and that's what's going to happen on 8 and 9. There'll be races all over Pierce County on day 8 coming up from Vancouver, and day 9 they'll be all through Western Washington, finishing at LeMay America's Car Museum.
And I'm a little biased because I'm here in Tacoma and I absolutely love Tacoma, but why do you suppose that Tacoma, Pierce County, that we're such a hotbed for classic and antique cars, and certainly the ability to have this race land right here with us?
Well, the car culture here in Pierce County is just amazing. Not only do we have the home of the largest private collection with Harold E. LeMay, and then the largest automotive museum in the country in Tacoma at LeMay America's Car Museum, celebrating America's love affair of the automobile, and we're now a national and international destination for car lovers everywhere, and it's right here in Pierce County. There's car shows every weekend here, collections everywhere. Not only vintage cars, but newer cars. There's American and foreign. It's just an amazing area to be a car lover.
I agree. And what's so great about it too is that Pierce County offers such a diverse amount of opportunities for tourists and visitors and even our local residents to really participate in. And so Matt, I don't think your job has to be that difficult at Travel Tacoma.
No.
This is all the fun stuff.
This is definitely the fun stuff. Classic cars, of course.
Yeah, so tell us, where is the best place, or where are the best places for the public to see this beautiful spectacle rolling in Pierce County?
Okay, so I think on June 29th, I guess we'll back up. The biggest thing to remember is that this is a race. These people are competing. These drivers have a really hard job. So we're trying not to make people try to see them on the road, because that would just interfere with the race. So the best place to see them are when they finish each stage. So on the 29th at the LeMay Collections at Marymount, the drivers will end the stage there. There'll be a big reception, a big event for the public, and Trudy will be able to tell you more about that. And then the next day, on the 30th, they'll drive from Spanaway at the collection there, and they'll wind their way through Pierce County, King County, and they'll end up at America's Car Museum, where they'll have another welcoming reception. They'll have the big grand finale. The $50,000 check will be given to the winner. And so I think those two places are the best place to see it. And if you can make it to both, you'll see something different each time.
And what's so great, Trudy, is that Spanaway is truly just right around the corner. So you have a lot going on with the race coming quickly to the LeMay Collections out at Marymount. So tell us what to expect.
Sure, we sure do. We're very excited to be the welcoming site for Pierce County. And we are, like you say, just 8 miles from downtown Tacoma out in the Parkland-Spanaway area. But we've got car clubs coming in, we've got beer gardens, we've got a big VIP section going on, we've got food trucks coming in. But the other thing that's really exciting is we're bringing out our Model Ts so people can go for Model T rides. We've got buses coming in to bus people over to the private garages of the LeMay Family Collection, which is normally only open once a year. So this is a really nice opportunity for people to come with a smaller crowd than we normally get at our annual show. So we're excited, and they'll also get to see all of the LeMay cars as well.
I think they'll gain a huge appreciation for the car collection out there. I know our family has been out there many times, and you all do a spectacular job. Absolutely love the collection. And Renee, once they're done out in Marymount, they will come down here then to America's Car Museum. So tell us what we can expect here.
Well, we're just throwing a big party, so there's going to be things happening all day long, starting with our Shine Time Car Show. So there'll be hundreds of cars entering the car show, and vintage, new, motorcycles, bicycles we have coming. And so that's going to be open to the public to be able to see. If you enter the car show, then you do also get admission to the museum as well. And we have the Taste of the Race is going to be going on, and we have, I just can't remember how many food trucks we're going to have on display, or actually there to be able to taste. And we have live music, we have ethnic dancers coming, lots of things to do for families and children. It's just going to be a huge party. I do know we have vintage 30 vintage race cars coming that are going to be up on our plaza. These are track race cars, not rally race cars, so they're going to be on display. It'll be a really fun day.
I can only imagine what a great day it is. And of course, this is just one day in a whole year here in Tacoma with everything that's going on. So what are some other highlights that we can look forward to when the Great Race isn't here in Tacoma?
Well, you know, we do have an entry in the Great Race that's representing LeMay America's Car Museum. When that car finishes, the Great Race finish will be on our show field, so you'll be able to see the cars there. But that car is going to come inside for an exhibit. It will be on display at the museum following the race. But we also have 12 rotating exhibits. If you've been to the museum recently, you come back, you're going to see something new. One of the biggest things we have right now is the Bullitt Mustang, which was driven by Steve McQueen in the film Bullitt. And that is on display. It will be here for the Great Race as well. And we just opened a Cadillac retrospective. We have tuner cars on exhibit. Our Route 66 exhibit is now See the USA on your Chevrolet. So over the summer, we have plenty of things happening. Every month we do a drive-in movie. We're going to have Radwood Festival of 80s and 90s cars coming up. On our website, you can find all kinds of things to do, including our take-a-spins, where we give rides in our vintage vehicles. throughout the summer. So lots of things happening.
You all are so busy, and what a great way to really involve the entire family. I just love the ability to go down and really look at and observe and appreciate all of the cars, but then also to engage in all of the activities. So you all are super busy, and I wish all of you the best of luck at the great race. And Matt, certainly with Travel Tacoma, this is certainly fun for you all to promote. How does this impact tourism here in Pierce County? What do you see as the byproduct of this great opportunity?
Well, tourism is a $1.3 billion industry in Tacoma and Pierce County. So it's a big deal for us to have this natural platform that we have. We have the mountain, we have the city, we have the sea, we have this gorgeous platform that other cities don't have. So with the great race coming here and bringing that's part of the reason they decided to come here, and we're definitely taking advantage of that and inviting people out to come join us.
Well, thank you, all of you, for being here. I'm so excited that the great race is coming. I appreciate all of the great work that you all do to make Tacoma and Pierce County just the best place to live and play. So thank you so much. Best of luck, and we'll be looking for those beautiful cars on our streets. And coming up, viewers, we'll actually be able to take from the streets out to the water. But before we do, let's go back to Kareem Candy, who will close us out with some beautiful music. Kareem?